Well, here at home, we found a couple of Army reservists who were willing to share their thoughts on the drone strike, basically acknowledging the strong emotions on both sides, but saying the focus now should be on the safety of our troops. Our Madeline Dart has more on their reaction for us. Maddie?
Joe, we've seen it floating around social media. Some people not too happy with the airstrike, others praising the call. And Anne-Marie Torres, who's been overseas multiple times, says whether you agree or not, our thoughts should be with those who are protecting our country. It's a powerful scene, troops marching off ready for deployment, invoking an emotional reaction from those who have served and walked that same route.
My feeling was for those first-time, soldiers that it's their first deployment. They're prepared, they're ready to go, but you've also got that, small sinking feeling of, this is real now. Anne-Marie Torres is the commander of VFW Post 2375 in Kingsville. She served overseas many times, including Operation Iraqi Freedom. She says as more troops head overseas, it's likely others are preparing to be called to duty. Always on high alert, we're always ready. They train us to make sure that we maintain our readiness. Torres's husband, Christopher, is a U.S. Army reservist. He's also been deployed overseas.
It was an experience I'll never forget, and it's also the things that I learned and that I saw, that I experienced, I try to pass on to my soldiers.
Reservist or not, he says everyone in the military is trained to act quickly in case situations overseas escalate and more troops are needed.
It's imperative that those of us with experience, pass that knowledge on to the next group of soldiers.
Anne-Marie adding whether people agree with the airstrikes or not, as a country, it's important to trust that officials have the correct information to protect U.S. territory. We as civilians, citizens, don't get the full spectrum of, all the information, and I think our commander-in-chief made a good decision. Now, some arguments against the airstrikes have been the potential for fallout or attacks on the U.S., but Anne-Marie says as everyday people, we don't always know all the information and intel that high-ranking officials do to make those type of decisions. Joe?
Okay, Maddie, thank you. New to